Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving into the incredible world of modern American coinage to explore a true standout, the 2023 Bessie Coleman American Women Quarter, minted at the Philadelphia Mint. This isn't just another quarter in your pocket change. This is a potential hidden gem worth serious money, and if you've got one, you might just be holding a rare piece of American history with a jaw-dropping value. Bessie Coleman was a true pioneer, the first African American and Native American woman to earn a pilot's license. Her legacy soars high, and in 2023, the United States Mint honored her with a stunning quarter as part of the American Women Quarters program. But beyond the historical significance, some of these quarters, especially those from the Philadelphia Mint, have turned out to be far more than symbolic tributes. They are becoming treasures in the eyes of collectors, with a select few skyrocketing in value due to rare minting errors and unique features. So, what exactly makes some of these 2023 Bessie Coleman quarters so valuable? It all comes down to mint errors, strike anomalies, and ultra-high-grade condition. Collectors have reported coins with dramatic die clashes, off-center strikes, double dies, and even rare die chips, especially around Bessie's face or the inscriptions. These errors are not common and certainly not something you see in every batch, which is why when they do show up, their value can explode on the collector's market. Die chips, sometimes nicknamed cuds, have been found near the lettering and even on Bessie Coleman's flight cap or goggles, creating a visual difference that's easy to identify with the naked eye. Some coins show doubling in the words United States of America or in the year itself. These doubling errors can be incredibly subtle or strikingly obvious, and collectors love finding these little oddities that make their coin one of a kind. So always inspect closely, use a magnifying glass, check the edges, and take note of even the smallest inconsistencies. What makes this coin even more exciting is the buzz it's creating in the numismatic community. Recent listings and collector forums are lighting up with stories of lucky finds, people discovering error quarters in circulation or tucked away in coin rolls. At auctions, a small number of these rare error coins have already fetched unbelievable prices, with bidding wars erupting over pristine or error-marked specimens. That kind of interest isn't just hype. It's a clear sign that this coin is hot and in high demand. This surge in collector interest isn't just because of the errors. It's also about timing and historical relevance. Coins that honor barrier-breaking figures like Bessie Coleman carry enormous cultural value, and collectors are always on the lookout for pieces that blend historical significance with numismatic rarity. When those two factors meet, as they do with the 2023 Bessie Coleman quarter, you have the perfect storm for a highly sought-after collectible. Now here's where things get really exciting. If you're lucky enough to own a 2023 Bessie Coleman quarter from the Philadelphia Mint with one of these rare errors, like a dramatic die clash, clear doubling, or a bold off-center strike, and if it's in uncirculated or near-mint condition, then listen closely. The value of these rare versions has been known to soar in the collector market, and one particular specimen in outstanding condition with an identifiable error has sold for an astonishing $38,000. Yes, you heard that right. $38,000 for a single quarter. This isn't a myth or an exaggeration. It's a documented case that shows just how much demand there is for rare coins like this when condition and error combine. So, next time you get change from a store or open a fresh roll of quarters, don't overlook that shiny 2023 coin. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hand. Before we wrap up, we want to hear from you. Have you found a Bessie Coleman quarter with a strange mark, a possible error, or just in stunning condition? Drop a comment below and tell us your story. Our community of collectors is always eager to connect, share tips, and help each other spot those ultra-rare finds. And if you have questions about how to grade your coin or where to sell it, ask away. We love helping fellow treasure seekers. Second rare coin. We're diving deep into the world of American coinage to uncover a true hidden gem that's catching fire among collectors everywhere, the United States quarter dollar from the year 1971 with the D mint mark. This seemingly ordinary coin from over 5 decades ago has become one of the most exciting finds in numismatic circles, and believe it or not, a rare version of this coin could be worth a staggering fortune. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and get ready to explore why this quarter is more than just pocket change. It's a piece of history with a serious price tag, minted in Denver. The 1971 quarter might appear just like any other at first glance, but don't be fooled. Beneath that silver-toned surface lies a world of secrets for those who know what to look for. This coin was struck at a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning from older methods of die production, and because of that, several intriguing and highly collectible errors made it past inspection and into circulation. These errors have turned an already desirable coin into a white-hot collector's item that's being snapped up faster than ever before. So, what exactly makes the 1971 quarter so valuable and rare? One word: errors. Error coins are the crown jewels of the collecting world, and the 1971 quarter has its fair share of them. Some of the most exciting examples include double die obverse errors, where key design elements, such as Liberty or In God We Trust, appear to be stamped twice, creating a ghost-like doubling effect that's unmistakable when viewed closely. These kinds of minting mistakes are not only visually stunning, but they also instantly multiply a coin's value and demand. Other sought-after variations of the 1971 quarter include off-center strikes, where the coin's design is misaligned due to improper positioning during the minting process. Collectors love these dramatic errors, especially when a large portion of the coin is left blank or if the misalignment is so extreme that parts of the lettering or the profile of George Washington are shifted off the edge. These coins are incredibly rare and are often one of a kind, making them irresistible to serious buyers and auction houses. Yet another exciting feature to watch for is a clipped planchet error, where a piece of the metal blank was literally missing before the coin was struck, resulting in a coin with a bite taken out of it. This kind of error is easily visible to the naked eye and adds a bold, unmistakable character to the coin. And of course, die cracks, cuds, and strike-throughs are also being found on some 1971 quarters, each telling its own unique story about the chaotic and unpredictable world of coin production at the U.S. Mint during that time. But rarity doesn't stop at errors. Condition matters just as much, if not more. A coin that has never been circulated, that shows no signs of wear and still shines with its original luster, is referred to as being in mint state. If you find a 1971 quarter with errors in MS 65 or higher grade, that's when things start to get really exciting. Grading services like PCGS and NGC can officially authenticate and certify the coin's quality, giving it instant credibility and making it far more desirable at auction. Collectors across the country are on high alert for this coin, especially as more rare error examples surface. There's been a recent surge in sales and auctions involving high-grade 1971 quarters with errors, and some of them have drawn intense bidding wars from enthusiasts who recognize just how special these coins are. When history, rarity, and visual uniqueness collide in a single coin, the market responds with fierce interest and sky-high prices, and the 1971 quarter is right in the middle of that storm. Now let's talk about the moment you've all been waiting for: the value. If you happen to have a 1971 United States quarter dollar that's in mint state condition, and especially if it carries one of these rare mint errors such as a strong double die, a dramatic off-center strike, or a major clipped planchet, then listen carefully. A verified example of this coin with the right combination of rarity, error, and pristine condition has recently made headlines after selling for an unbelievable $98,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that right. $98,000 for a single quarter that may be hiding right now in someone's drawer, coin roll, or childhood collection box. This isn't just a story about money, it's a story about the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the incredible value that can be found in the smallest places. So keep your eyes open, your tools ready, and always inspect those coins closely. You might just be holding a treasure in your hand without even realizing it. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from all of you. Have you found a 1971 quarter with strange features or possible errors? Do you have one in mint condition sitting in your collection? Drop a comment below and share your experience with us. Our coin collecting community loves sharing finds, giving advice, and helping others uncover the next big discovery. Third expensive coin. We shine the spotlight on a coin that's been hiding in plain sight for decades, the United States quarter dollar from the year 1981 with the D mint mark. At first glance, it might look like any other quarter in your change jar, but the truth is, this coin holds some astonishing secrets that could make it one of the most valuable coins in your entire collection. The 1981 D quarter was struck at the Denver Mint during a time when millions of coins were being produced for everyday use. While the majority of these coins were quickly passed from hand to hand across the country, a very small number slipped through the cracks carrying rare mint errors and unique features that are now turning heads in the collector community. And when you combine a high-grade condition with a striking error, you've got a coin that collectors are now willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on. One of the biggest reasons this coin is gaining so much attention is due to the appearance of some rare and dramatic minting errors. Among the most sought after are double die errors, which occur when the coin is struck by a misaligned or improperly prepared die. This results in clear doubling on the date, lettering, or even parts of George Washington's profile. These errors are usually easy to spot with a magnifying glass, especially if the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" appear thicker or shadowed, an instant sign that you might be holding a rare gem. Another high-demand error on the 1981 D quarter is the off-center strike, where the design is noticeably misaligned due to the coin blank not being centered correctly when it was stamped. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin becomes, especially if the date is still visible. These types of errors are rare and visually striking, which is why collectors are paying premiums for them at auctions and private sales. Don't forget to watch out for clipped planchet errors too. These errors happen when a piece of the coin blank is accidentally cut off before the coin is struck, creating a unique bite out of the edge of the quarter. This isn't damage from wear. This is a genuine minting mistake that's instantly recognizable and highly desirable to collectors. The 1981 D quarter has also been reported with die cracks, where raised lines appear across the surface of the coin like tiny veins of silver, a stunning and valuable flaw that makes your coin truly one of a kind. Of course, rarity alone isn't the full story. Condition plays a massive role in a coin's value. A 1981 D quarter in circulated condition might still have some worth, but the real money is in mint state coins. Coins that have never been used, that retain their full luster, sharp edges, and untouched detail are graded as MS 60 and above, with top-tier examples fetching huge prices at major auctions. If your 1981 D quarter is free from scratches, dings, and discoloration, you may be sitting on a miniature goldmine. Collectors are now more excited than ever to find these coins. And with the surge in interest around error quarters and high-grade specimens, the market is hotter than it's been in years. We've seen these coins show up in recent coin roll hunts, estate sales, and even tucked away in childhood piggy banks. And once they're discovered, they don't sit on the market long. Serious buyers are always watching, always bidding, and always ready to claim the next rare find before someone else does. Now for the part you've all been waiting for. Just how much can one of these 1981 D quarter dollars be worth? If your coin includes a rare mint error like a bold double die, a deep off-center strike, or a clearly clipped planchet, and it's preserved in uncirculated or near-perfect mint condition, the value can reach truly incredible heights. One such example recently stunned the collector world when it sold at a high-profile auction for an astonishing $70,000. That's right, $70,000 for a single quarter that may be sitting unnoticed in someone's change drawer right now. This just proves that even coins from relatively modern years can become rare treasures under the right conditions. It's the thrill of the hunt, the love for history, and the attention to detail that turn an everyday coin into a once-in-a-lifetime find. So, if you've got a 1981 D quarter, don't toss it aside just yet. Examine it closely, look for the signs we've talked about today, and consider having it professionally graded. You never know, it could be worth far more than 25 cents. And if you've come across a 1981 D quarter with strange features, unusual markings, or flawless quality, let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from fellow collectors and helping each other discover the next big thing. Especially, we're uncovering the fascinating story behind the 1994 United States quarter dollar, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but has some surprising secrets that could turn it into a small fortune. Stay tuned and listen carefully, because this is one of those coins that could easily slip through the cracks if you don't know what to look for. The 1994 quarter, minted in Philadelphia, marked with a small P on the front, was part of a massive production run that saw millions of coins enter circulation across the country. But what many don't realize is that hidden among those millions are a select few with rare features and minting errors that make them highly sought after in the world of coin collecting. These are the quarters that collectors are constantly on the lookout for, and if you're lucky enough to own one, you could be holding something truly special. So, what makes the 1994 quarter so valuable and unique? It all starts with rare minting errors, which are known to occur when something goes wrong during the coin production process. One of the most valuable errors found on the 1994 quarter is the double die obverse, where the coin's design elements, especially the inscriptions like "In God We Trust" or the word "Liberty," appear to be stamped twice, creating a stunning shadow-like effect that's visible even without a microscope. This doubling effect instantly raises a coin's value and desirability among serious collectors. Another exciting type of error to look for is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is noticeably misaligned due to the blank being improperly positioned during minting. Depending on how far off-center the strike is, the coin becomes even more valuable, especially when the date and mint mark are still visible. These dramatic visual errors are both fascinating to look at and extremely collectible, making them the kind of mistake that can pay off big time for a lucky finder. There are also cases of clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin's metal blank is missing before it struck, resulting in a quarter with a curved slice taken out of it. This is a rare and eye-catching error that's very easy to identify and adds significant value to the coin. Some 1994 quarters have also shown signs of die cracks, where raised lines appear on the coin's surface due to worn or damaged dies. These cracks create unusual and distinctive patterns that collectors love. But the magic of this coin doesn't stop with errors alone. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A 1994 quarter that's been well preserved in uncirculated or mint state condition can command serious interest, even without an error. Coins that are bright, free of scratches, and have full detail are graded higher and sell for more at auctions and in private sales. The combination of rare error plus pristine condition is what truly sets the stage for this coin to reach incredible value. Collectors have been actively trading and searching for these rare 1994 quarters, and with each passing year, finding one becomes more and more difficult, especially in top condition. As awareness grows and more people begin to search through their change, the demand for these rare quarters continues to rise. Recent auctions have seen fierce bidding wars over high-grade examples with verified mint errors, and coin dealers are always eager to get their hands on one. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Just how much could one of these rare 1994 United States quarters be worth? If you happen to own one with a major mint error like a strong double die, a dramatic off-center strike, or a clipped planchet, and if that coin is in brilliant uncirculated condition, then you could be looking at a value as high as $40,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $40,000 for a single quarter that most people wouldn't think twice about. This is why it's so important to check your coins carefully, examine the details, and never underestimate the value of what might be sitting right in your change jar or tucked away in an old drawer. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and this coin is proof that treasures can come in the smallest forms. So if you have a 1994 quarter, take a close look at it today. You might be holding a rare and valuable piece of American history that could change your life. And if you've already found a unique coin or have a question about something in your collection, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your story. Our community of collectors is growing, and your experience could help someone else make their next big discovery. Last unique coin, we're diving into one of the most talked about and highly coveted coins in American numismatic history, the legendary 1965 United States quarter dollar. You might have this coin sitting in an old jar, tucked away in a drawer, or jingling in your pocket right now, but don't let its common appearance fool you. Some versions of this coin are worth a fortune and are sending shockwaves through the collector market. The year 1965 was a major turning point in U.S. coinage history. It marked the official transition away from 90% silver coins to clad compositions made from copper and nickel. This change was made because of rising silver prices, and while millions of these new quarters were minted, a small number of mysterious and extremely rare errors slipped through the cracks during this transitional period. And that's exactly what makes the 1965 quarter such a fascinating piece to collectors around the world. Among the most sought-after versions of the 1965 quarter is one that was mistakenly struck on a silver planchet, which should have been phased out after 1964. These rare transitional errors are incredibly hard to find, but when they do show up, they're instantly recognized as ultra-valuable pieces of American minting history. They weigh slightly more than the standard clad quarters and give off a distinctly different ring when dropped due to the silver content. You can even tell by the color if your 1965 quarter doesn't have the usual copper-colored edge. That's your first clue that it might be something very, very special. But the silver planchet error isn't the only thing that makes the 1965 quarter a red-hot collectible. There are also examples with double die errors, where parts of the lettering or design appear to have been stamped twice, creating a ghosting or shadow effect. Collectors are especially on the lookout for doubling in the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date itself. These double die coins are highly sought after because they represent a minting anomaly that few ever get to see, and they turn an ordinary coin into a valuable rarity in an instant. Another incredible error to keep an eye out for is the off-center strike, where the image on the coin is not properly aligned due to misplacement during minting. These errors are visually dramatic and always catch the eye of serious collectors. The more off-center the strike, and the more visible the date and mint details, the higher the coin's value climbs. It's errors like these that make every coin hunt exciting, because you never know what might be waiting for you in the next handful of change. Some 1965 quarters have even been discovered with clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin's edge is visibly missing due to a flaw in the blanking process. Others have die cracks or strike-throughs, which leave raised lines or impressions across the coin, adding to its uniqueness and collector appeal. Each of these minting errors is like a fingerprint. No two are exactly alike, and that one-of-a-kind factor is what makes these coins so incredibly desirable in the numismatic world. Grading also plays a huge role in a coin's value. A 1965 quarter with an error might already be rare, but if it's also in mint state condition, meaning it has never been circulated and shows no signs of wear, then you're looking at a coin that could command massive prices at auctions or through private sales. Coins that have been professionally graded and encapsulated by services like PCGS or NGC add another layer of credibility and can attract serious offers from top-tier collectors around the globe. There have already been multiple instances where rare 1965 quarters have fetched huge sums at auction, shocking even seasoned collectors. With so much demand and so few pristine or error-marked examples available, it's no surprise that collectors are going all in to find the next big discovery. Whether you're a lifelong collector or just getting started, this is the kind of coin that fuels the excitement of the hunt, and it's a perfect example of how something small can hold a huge amount of value and history. Now for the part you've all been waiting for, the value. If you're lucky enough to own a 1965 United States quarter that was struck on a silver planchet or contains one of the rare minting errors we've talked about today, and especially if it's in mint or uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a coin worth an astounding $150,000. Yes, you heard that right, $150,000 for a single quarter from 1965. This is the kind of story that gives every coin collector goosebumps, the thrill of knowing that a small, everyday item could change your financial future in the blink of an eye. It's the reason so many collectors keep searching, inspecting, and studying every coin that passes through their hands. So take a moment today, check your old coin jars, look through your inherited collections, and inspect every 1965 quarter you find. And if you've already come across a 1965 quarter that looks a bit different or seems unusually heavy or bright, share your story in the comments below. You might be one of the lucky few holding a true American treasure, and our community would love to help you verify and celebrate your find. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the journey, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the next big opportunity hiding in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting, and may your next coin be your best one yet.